Hi, I'm Joe Nielsen, and I'm the real estate professor, baby. I'm going to talk about three very important real estate numbers that I follow religiously. The first one is occupancy rate. Let's say you have 10 properties. You want to know what your occupancy rate is. So you just merely take 10 properties times 12 months, and you have a total of available months of 120 months available. Then you go to your rental spreadsheet and you figure out how many months you had income that they paid the rent. Then you divide the income months into your available months and you get an occupancy rate. Mine is 95.6 for 2012. The way I did that, I'll go it again. I have 68 properties times 12 months is 816. The monthly income, I had 780 months of income. So I divided 780 into 816 and got 95.6. Now that tells me that I'm doing pretty good in the housing market. These are not apartments. It's fairly good, but I can get better. And in this coming year, I hope to hit 97%, 2013. 2014, I want to hit 98%. Now the opposite of that is the vacancy rate. It's pretty simple. You just take 100% minus the 95.6 and get a vacancy rate of 4.4. So as the occupancy rate goes up, the vacancy rate goes down. Now, even more important than that, a number I just love is tenant turnover. I don't like a high number, I like a low number. This is how many people moved out, whether you evicted them, whether they left for South Carolina or they passed on. If you had turnover, it counts. In 2012, my tenant turnover of the 68 houses was 14, which is 20.6%. Take 20 into 100%, that gives me an average tenant stay of 5 years, which is very good in the industry. But tenant turnover is something I'm working really hard on. And let's say in 2013, I get it down from 14 to 10. That'll bring down the percentage from 20.6 to 14.7. And the average tenant stays 6.8 years, which is off the charts in the industry. But in 2014, huffing and puffing, I'm wondering if I can get it down to 8 tenant turnovers, which would be 11.7% and an average tenant stay of 8.5 years. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let me throw out these more numbers about tenant turnover. The tenant turnovers 14 cost me everything, the rehab, the rentals I don't have, etc., etc., $105,000 in 2012 and a 4.4 vacancy rate. Now if I can get it down to 10 tenant turnovers, it's going to drop from 105,000 to 75,000. Saved me $30,000, and because tenant turnover affects vacancy, my vacancy will go from 4.4 to 3.4, and I'll get in another $10,000. So 10 tenant turnovers will give me an additional $40,000. Yes, talk to me, baby. Who? But now we're huffing and puffing, and we're going for 8 tenant turnovers. Yee-hee! 8 tenant turnovers will cost me $60,000, save me $45,000 from the 14 I had in 2012, and lower my vacancy rate to 2.4, giving me additional $20,000, giving me a total package of $65,000 more just by lowering the tenant turnover rate. That's the numbers I like. That's the guidelines I really want. I see them. I'm planning. Come along for the ride, baby. Get the numbers. You can do it. Thank you.